So I'm at the house and I'm seeing the progress that's being made. That's cool. But there have been some delays. And in this process, I'm thinking of analogies. I'm always a big relationship guy. So I'm thinking delays. What happens when you have delays in your relationships? The delay on their mental health, or the delay on the way that you thought they would turn out and they didn't turn out the way that you wanted them to be. And as I sit here and look at the house and seeing how it's being built, I'm like, oh, it's some progress, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm ready to move. So sometimes we can be like that in our marriages and our relationships. Sometimes I feel that we don't have the sustainability to wait on someone while their house is being built, if you understand what I'm saying. So are you willing to go the distance? Are you willing to wait to see the finished project? Maybe they might not grow in your time, but in God's time. And if we get to this place where we can say, I'm going to stay, I'm going to have some, I'm going to stay with this person and see this through, then you'll be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And seeing that person mature overall, I think that's the blessing, is to see somebody turn into the person that God wanted them to be, not who you wanted them to be. So I think that's the beauty of it all. So just stay connected with your spouse or your significant other. I know it might be a tough season right now as your house is being built. And there's nothing wrong with that. There will be some delays, especially if you plan on staying the long term. So if we can get this down packed where we realize that everything isn't going to work out in our season, but in God's season, I do believe that when the house is finished, we can enjoy it and we can be able to show others the beauty of our finished house. So I just want to encourage someone to stay during a season of long suffering. We all have to go through a long suffering. I know that there's times in my wife's life where she's long suffering with me because everything isn't built the way that she wanted to be yet. And that's through therapy, that's through reading, that's through being connected to other men. And it's a process, and being willing to go through that. So just stay encouraged. Just know that they will get to where they need to be in their season. So hang in there, and when your house is finished, it's going to be a beautiful thing. Take care, people.